One person company or OPC is relatively a new concept in India which has been introduced by the Companies Act 2013. It is still a grey area in India, however it is very popular in other countries, in Europe, in Singapore, in US. The concept is new, so nobody goes for OPC because there is some lack of information on it. OPC can be formed in India with one person and who should be natural person and one nominee. The nominee should also be natural. One person company can be registered by a single person. The first condition is that the person should be a resident in India and who should not be foreigner. He should be Indian. And nominee should also be a person resident in India and should be an Indian person. While forming the company, the subscriber should, the member should subscribe the memorandum. The nominee should also give its consent and subscribe the his details should also be there in the memorandum. And thereafter, there are certain benefits to form a company. It's better or more corporate status than a proprietorship form. It can be formed by one person. So there is no need for finding another person to join your business. If you have an idea, instead of forming a proprietorship concern, you can straight away form a OPC, which is a corporate. Corporate means it's a legal entity separate from its owner. Separate from its owners means the liability cannot be passed to the owner's status, owner's own private properties. The compliances are less. There is only 2 board meetings which can be held in the company. Their filings are less, annual accounts are prepared and to be filed. And there are certain disadvantage also. First of all, it can be done only by Indian person, no foreigner is allowed. NBFC activities are not allowed under the OPC. And there is one condition that your paid up share capital and the turnover, there is a limit on that. Your paid up share capital should not be more than 50 lakhs and the turnover should not be more than 2 crore. In case the cap increases, you have to compulsory go for to convert that OPC into a private limited company. You add the word OPC with the name of the company, for example XYZ Consultancy OPC Limited. It is by nature, it is a private limited company, so it has all the features of a private limited company. Now coming to the process is simple. You the person has to prepare the documents to set up the company, select a name for the company and subscribe the memorandum. Also consent of the nominee should be there. The nominee should be distinct from the person. The same person can be director and shareholders of the company, and the nominee gives his consent, and OPC has a perpetual existence. In case death of the person, the OPC doesn't die, the hands change, ownership hands change in the company. So these are all about the OPC. You can while forming an entity, you can think of that to instead of going for a proprietorship or partnership or a private limited company, finding where you have to find one more partner, you can straight away go for OPC and you can carry on your business. Thank you very much.